Definitely a little weird on a totally rigid cross bike, but fun. If I remember right, the map showed something going off this way that looked easier than what I took last time. It's actually kind of nice to have the dirt here as opposed to the gravel. But it's definitely tight. Maybe this wasn't easier. I was looking for that road right there, which I could see on satellite, but I guess where I thought people were going on the road on Strava, they were going on this. So last time I came through, I was down there. You can just barely make out the little bit of a trail alongside the tracks. This is definitely far more interesting. Wow, that was a drip of sweat. But I would not have wanted to try this in the middle of the night. Down there was a whole bunch of pretty large gravel, but a lot of it had been kicked out of the way. This up here, it's completely smooth, but it's not a groomed trail at all. I'm glad there's a lot of vegetation off to my left. That would not be a fun fall. Okay, back down the other side. I'll be riding my brakes a whole lot more on this part. Possibly even walk part of it. Oh boy. Yeah, if I were a mountain biker, I'd be bombing this. But I am not, and I'm on a cross bike, so it did look like it was a lot more of a climb and a drop there, so definitely can't see much of what's coming up at all for rocks on the side of the road and stuff. And so, yeah, it's the same place that other one comes out. But, see, we're basically on the back side of the mountain now. Nice thing about going this way right now, it's not going to be dark for a while. Hopefully not long enough to get around the rest of the road, or rest of the mountain, but we're going to be in the shadow, and it's kind of hot out right now. I think it's, well, it's still like 85 probably, so I'm going to stop here for a few and just wait a bit before I get started climbing up that. So while I'm having my tasty beverage here, I am walking up the hill. It's a nice view going down. Man, I'm getting back down into normal. Yeah, 155, not too bad. But I have the feeling what I was looking at might be a lot shorter than what I originally was looking at. Less when I was zooming in. It's hard to tell scale on a Google map where you can just zoom in and zoom out, and it's not like there's bicycling directions for any of this stuff, obviously. I mean, yeah, we're still rising pretty steadily. It's at 727 a little while ago. We're up at 749 now. What we should have coming up right here is a big drop off to the left. And then the road going up to the right will keep you from having to go down and back up. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see it, but right down between those two trees, that should be Deer Creek Road, which is going around that base, and then it does a double back, switchback thing, go climbing up. And what I was thinking here was that this one, basically once you get up, and it's kind of snaking around sideways. I believe coming down Patty Canyon Road is right on the other side of that ridge there. So in true maps can be deceiving mode, the first big tweak around stuff that I thought was going around a ravine was a ravine at the beginning, but turned into going around that hill, mountaintop, whatever the fuck it is. Bit demoralizing. Been doing 4.5, 5 miles an hour. Kind of feeling like turning around. A lot like turning around. Yeah. Fuck this. I did a lot of climbing. I mean, not as much as some people, but 985 so far. Let's see if that's a turnaround. Yeah, too much for me. Descending on all this shale should be interesting.